Welcome back to Colorado and Company. Well, winter starts Thursday and our feathered friends are still plentiful. And for those of you who enjoy bird watching, the Denver Audubon Society is the perfect place to check it out. Keeping her eye to the sky, it's Susie Hiskey. She's the nature educator, and it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
So let's talk about the Audubon Society of Greater Denver. What do you provide our community?
So the Audubon Society of Greater Denver, its goal is to educate people about nature, connect people to nature through education, conservation, and research. We have a lot of different field trips and events that we do at our center as well as around the metro area.
And so in wintertime, you're going to have to educate me on this a little bit. Birds are either here, and they live here all year round,
Correct.
or they migrate here.
Correct.
What are some of
Correct.
those?
So we have a lot of different birds here that are here year round, such as our chickadees, juncos, woodpeckers, a lot of those types of birds. And then other birds that are here that we see year round would be things like the robin is here year round, but it's a little bit of a short-term migrator. So the ones that are up north migrate to here, and ours migrate a little bit south, but we will still see some of those types of birds as well.
Oh, how beautiful. What are some others that we should check out this time of year?
Other birds that are good to look at this time of year would be water birds, such as our common merganser that we have here. It's something you can see year round, but a lot of other waterfowl and ducks will migrate to the Colorado area from further north. So it's a great time to go looking at water birds, and then raptors as well. They are here getting ready to create their nests and start laying their eggs this time of year.
So it's a little warmer here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Where do we go if we want to see these birds?
So to see these birds, you can certainly see them in your backyard with feeders, by setting up feeders in your backyard. You can also go places like for the waterfowl, for instance. You can go places like to Chatfield State Park, where our nature center and office are located. You can also go to places like South Platte Park. And then our master birders lead free field trips throughout the Denver metro area, focusing on the hot spots for certain types of birds.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Now, you guys are meeting up at Littleton Brewery, Breckenridge Brewery, right?
We are,
What's
yes.
happening there?
That is our Conservation in Colorado series. We have two of them set up, one in January and one in February. Okay. It's being held at our Breckenridge Brewery at the Littleton location, and it is going to be in the tasting room that is generously donated by that organization. We have one on bees in January and another one on beavers in February.
Okay, so if they want to register, do they just show up, or can they go to the website and register?
Go to our website at denveraudubon.org to register.
All right, now I want to go back to something you said earlier. If we want to see birds in our own backyard, yes, we kind of have to tease them a little bit. We got to put some bird feeders out there, or baths, bird baths, right?
Yes, yes. So yeah, you can put feeders in your yard, going to a bird company, a bird store of some sort, to figure out what type of feeder to invite your birds. Also, you want to make sure you take care of your feeders and your bird baths by cleaning them seasonally. You want to clean the feeder seasonally, and the water bath, rinse that out, and make sure to use just regular tap water. Okay. You might think with the ice on there that you might want to heat up some water to put on there, but that's actually not good for the birds. Just put the regular cold water on there throughout the day. So
you're going through a lot of tips, and I know there are a lot of birdies that watch Colorado and Company. If they're interested in joining the Denver Audubon Society, is that possible, and what should they do?
Yes, to do that, you just go to our website at denveraudubon.org, and we have memberships. Getting them now is great because the prices are probably going up in 2018.
Oh,
so
okay.
Join
so
now.
Log on right now, and you can get a really good price. What if there's a bird enthusiast in our family, and we want to get them a really great gift? Do you sell great gifts, or what do you suggest?
So I would suggest a membership to Audubon that gives your birding enthusiasts discounts on our paid programming. You can also go to the bird stores to look at binoculars and field guides and bird feeders, those kinds of things. And then we also would recommend people go to National Audubon to get things like the little plush Audubon birds at the national website, which is fun for the younger birders as well.
Yeah, it's a really fun family thing to do, to just go out, walk in nature, and then say, check off the list. Okay, we're going to look for this type of bird. Or what are your thoughts about feeding bread crumbs to ducks and geese?
So
is that okay to do?
That is kind of a mixed. It has benefits and it has drawbacks. So it's a lot of fun to go out and feed the birds, but it can actually be harmful in a couple of ways. First of all, is it attracts the birds to that location, to the parks, and encourages them to stay there and hang out there and gather there. The other thing that can be be harmful is the bread is actually harmful to ducks and geese. We always think, oh, I'm
Really?
going to take my old bread out and feed it to the birds.
Yeah.
But it's actually not good for them. So if you decide you do want to feed the birds, our suggestions are that you use corn, bird seed. You can get duck pellets at feed stores, or even thaw out some frozen peas.
And
can
you
use those
have
as
to
well.
be careful also around geese. There are geese
Yes.
over in the parking lot of my other job over at Cozy, and they can get pretty angry if you get too close to a nest. They're territorial, aren't they?
That's exactly right. And even when you're feeding them, you do not want to try to approach the birds or anything like that, because they are going to try to protect themselves if they're feeling afraid.
I was doing nothing. I walked to my car, and a goose jumped up and on my sunroof was kind of pecking down at me. And I think it was probably because I was near a nest, right?
Yes, yes. They become more aggressive when they're nesting because they want to protect their eggs.
Yeah, she was a mama. I had that figured. Don't mess with me. So if we want to get involved again with the Denver Audubon Society, we should just go to the website, sign up before the first of the year while prices are still low?
Yes, that's exactly right.
And what do you like best about birding?
So my favorite thing about birding is that you can see birds everywhere, and I enjoy watching their behaviors. So I like watching them interacting with each other at the feeder. I also enjoy in the spring when they're starting to nest. I like to watch the nesting behaviors as well.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Well, thank you for giving us a sneak peek. That sounds like
You're
a lot of fun.
welcome.
Garden and bird lovers, you can learn more about our feathered friends. For details about all of the different events taking place and to register, please visit this website. Go to denveraudubon.org. That's denveraudubon.org. You can also call 303-973-9530.